Bear with me. Bear with me. Whew. Okay. Excuse the boxes. I had a lot of mail coming today, and I'm slowly packing up my room. I'm not moving like that, but I am slowly packing my room. So again, I had a bunch of mail come today. That's why all the boxes are there. Now, first of all, can you see and hear me okay? Because I checked the internet, got everything set up. Can you see and hear me okay? Are we good? I don't know if notifications went out, but I shared the link on Twitter and the Sistas Facebook group. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now, first of all, I'm sorry, but I don't feel bad for Penelope. I'm sorry, but I do not feel bad for her because Andi warned her, stay far away from this dude. And you literally go there confronting him over something that you knew would set him off. Man. But look. I wanted to give this episode like a 25 out of 10 because Zach punched him in the face. Because Zach going over to this episode was full of surprises now. Like Zach going over to the office, didn't see that coming. I mean, I remember seeing a behind the scenes picture, but I had no idea where this was taking place. But Zach punching Gary in the face, I was cheering. But you know what happened? You know the reason why I just, instead of giving the score like a 25, I had to bring it down. Zach's dumb behind took the gun. Fingerprints, people. Fingerprints. And I'm thinking, Zach, you from the street. Wouldn't you know not to do that? I mean, it's one thing to grab the gun and keep it, but you took the gun, removed the bullets, and your fingerprints are all over it. Your fingerprints are on the bullets, your fingerprints are on the gun. Because I tweeted, I'm like, you know what? Cover your ears if you don't know about Zatima season 3, which I did an in-depth video about everything we know about Zatima season 3 so far. I did that months ago. In season 3 of Zatima, spoiler alert, Zach is going to be arrested for murder. I'm thinking, wait a minute, Gary got that gun and Zach has his fingerprints on it. So what if Gary kills Penelope and then he tries to frame Zach saying, oh, well, there's a gun in my drawer. Or, you know, he'll figure out something. The gun has his fingerprints on it. Gary's fingerprints, I mean, Gary could just say it's his gun. I mean, because Zach came into his office irate about some money. Maybe there are some cameras in his office or something, and then it will show that Zach had interacted with Penelope briefly. So it's one of those things. Because remember, I don't you know how Gary is. He can do anything with that footage and make it look like Zach was the one that killed her. He can do that. He can do that. But folks, overall, I enjoyed this episode. I truly did. We got Michael. We got little Michael back. My favorite scene of Michael was when Zach got on the phone calling Gary, and you saw the way Michael was looking. He was probably like, "Daddy, I know why are you calling that slimy ass Gary?" I could read his mind in that moment. I could read his mind in that moment. Yo, and this is a coinkydink that I tweeted to Cheeto saying, like, personally, I feel like this is the best season with his acting, and it shows. Like, man, Gary won't Gary won't pay the cleaning crew. They'll snitch. Yo, this is reminding me of the haves and the have-nots with the Malones. You know how the Malones would come in and clean up messes and crap for a gym? This is what it reminds me of. Oh, okay. Even though I applaud Sabrina for going off on India being assertive, that got canceled out when she let Karen just come into her room, I mean her apartment, and walk all over her. It's like the audacity, the fact that Karen comes in there complaining, "Where's the real food at? Where the real food at? I'm hungry." Like, no, we calling for some food and you paying for it, Sabrina. Karen, do you not remember in the last episode where you wanted all the girls to come to your place to talk? You didn't offer them a damn thing. They came in there for a 30-second get together so you can announce you're having twins. And you got the audacity. We all got that one friend who shows up, don't appreciate a damn thing. Don't appreciate a damn thing. It's like, you going to come into my home and then criticize. Look, if you don't sit your Tia and Tamara in your stomach having ass down, get on. Karen broke right now. Exactly. She the one person that's like, let's order pizza, and she wants the most expensive thing, but she ain't chipping in. Okay. Now I don't want. Sorry if the camera is. Hang on. Okay, that should be. Sorry, my camera had a little dust on it. That's why I had a glare. I hope you can see me better. And if you're tuning in, don't mind the boxes. I know it's a bit messy. I had a lot of mail come in because I'm packing up my room. I'm not moving immediately, but I'm packing up my room. So things are happening. I got okay. So let me tell you something, because I actually spoke to a few of the cast members over the past 48 hours. Because I hadn't talked to some of them in a while. I'm just, hey, I just wanted to say season 7 has been quite the ride. And, now look, I don't know if when Andi was talking to Pam and she said, I'm going to give you a phone number to a lawyer named Jeremy, tell him I sent you. Now, I will say this. Yesterday, I was talking with KJ, and she's like, look, very perceptive. That photo I did where it's like the 4 different pictures of the sisters meeting up. And I said, oh, season 7 is recapturing season 1 because the girls are meeting up more frequently. And she's like, hey, that's a good eye as always, but you're really going to enjoy the next couple episodes, so pay attention. Then tonight, we had the episode. Andi dropped my name. Now, I'm not saying that was me, but it seems like it was in reference to me. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but when you put the pieces together, I'm just saying. So does this mean technically I exist in the Sisters universe? I went to law school for 3 days. No, seriously, I did in college because the Liberty School of Law, they had a program where anybody can like go to class for 3 days and stuff. So technically it's like I'm kind of sort of a lawyer. So that means I exist in the Sisters. Tyler gonna be calling me up. I want to play myself. I want to be a lawyer. I want to have a scene with Pam, and it's like, I'm just saying. So if I exist in Sisters, that means I'm a lawyer, and if I'm a lawyer, I can represent my baby Jasmine, who is single because she got a divorce from Gary. And if she got a divorce from Gary, then maybe we can work things out. I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, back to the review. Sorry, I'm just saying. Okay. But anyway, Zach. Having all them kids doesn't seem all that great now. I mean, Zach went from having twins, to I can't barely afford one kid, therapy, school. You're going to law school. I love how Fatima's like, hey, I got my own school. I like that. Don't get me wrong. She's not relying on her man to pay for her law school bill, because to be honest, some people had that attitude where it's like, well, you don't want to do this for me, but I paid for your damn law school. So I like that. I like how Fatima's like, don't worry about it. So yeah, the fact that Zach giving money to Gary early on in their interactions makes sense. It makes sense because this was before he truly knew about Gary's shady activities. So I like that continuity because remember they met in like season 4, I think. Zach has kids with his mom's neighbor too. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Yo, everybody was on point in this episode. I don't really think I have. Let me check the notes real quick. Oh, also, I don't know if they dropped the trailer. I don't know if they dropped the trailer yet. If they have, send it to me. Yes, I did see the end credit promo. Maurice sent a picture of himself to his mom. Oh, yeah, I forgot. His mom is still alive. Yeah, Connie's kids aren't Zach's. I think Tony is the father of one of the kids. No. I think I don't have any complaints. This episode was fantastic. The Penelope thing, I don't know. See, I think because it's the mid-season finale and so much shit's going to go down, they're probably not going to give us the trailer right away. I'm fine with that. As long as they drop it tomorrow, because I want to go through my videos quick. Also, just thanks for everybody watching the content I've been posting, because last week I got everything done fast. I said I want to have everything done fast by Friday. Over the weekend was pretty busy. All the stumps on my land are gone, but dang it, that cost a good amount of money. But the guy came out there and got it done in like 4 hours. So yeah, things are moving well with the land. But yeah, I dropped a few videos. They dropped it at the end of the episode. No. I saw the end credit promo. I'm talking about that 30-second trailer that plays during commercials. I mean, this episode had Miss Marie, I love you, but don't disrespect Fatima like that. I know you're a billionaire and everything, but like don't disrespect Fatima. All right. Connie has kids. Yeah, don't want to jump into that. She did mention that in season 2, I believe. I think Gary's some kind of secret agent. Something keeps telling me when the show gets canceled, he's going to reveal himself. Tony's kids, Bride, Danny. That was hilarious. I'm just thinking to myself, it's like, Danny, does she got money for Braves tickets? I mean, did Tony give her a raise during those 3 months? Listen now. Listen. For those who are watching this video, like when the live stream is over and you're watching the playback, at the beginning of this, if you're just tuning in, at the beginning of this video, I said, sad to say, but I don't feel bad for Penelope. I do not feel bad for Penelope because 1, saw it coming a mile away. 2, she was warned. But let me just put it this way. I am not advocating for domestic violence. Okay. So just to put that out there, I'm not saying that because I don't because I don't feel bad for Penelope, don't think that I'm like, yeah, Gary Short. Nuh-uh, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she walked right into this crap. It's crazy. Yeah, I've never had that. Well, I don't really go anywhere. Plus, I live in a small town, so it's not like I'm famous or anything. But yeah, that person coming over to the table. Honestly, the scene with Grayson and Maurice at the club, that felt a little off to me because it almost felt like they were meeting for the first time as opposed to, oh, they've been to a few dates. That was crazy. Her stomach burst. Yeah, I thought the blood was a bit much. I'm like, wait, did he toss her that hard or what? I don't know. Penelope should have known better. Danny, less booze, less weed, more money. Good observation. Look, the ending was pretty dumb, but at the same time, everything else in the episode made up for it. Do you think Fatima will call Madam? When she said call Madam, I'm thinking to myself, Zach, make it happen. But then again, he made a good point. Get his money first. She landed on her stomach. That's true. The cocaine caused him to toss her like that. When did he do coke? Did he do coke before she got in office? Penelope is like, cocaine is hell of a drug. Penelope is like them people in horror movies who always run towards the person trying to, oh my gosh. That's embarrassing, but true. Oh, can we talk about the scene where the girls were at Sabrina's and then that was juxtaposed with the guys at Jordan's playing poker? I love that. You know, it reminded me of that 70s show where you would have like 2 characters on one half of the screen and then the other 2 characters on the bottom half. They will be talking about the same situation, but we would see both of their perspectives. I like that. Gary was just Ari mad behind Zach. I love that part. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love how this season is very experimental. Like even the girls, like dancing around at Sabrina's, listening to music. Little things like this, it goes so much further than just constant drama. We've seen the masculine side of the conversation. As a man, it truly felt gratifying to see like both sides of it. Like okay, let's get the men's perspective, because keep in mind, Zach, Gary, Preston, Calvin, they don't hang out, but for the first time we have the girls involved with men who actually hang out. So now we get to have the men talking about the women as well as the women talking about the men. I like that. So this season's doing it, I'm telling you. See, last week was a bit shaky for me, but this episode was a great comeback. And if somebody, I think I saw some comments on the video I did about this is the biggest problem with season 7, and it had to do with the tone, because some episodes, even though I gave episodes rightfully 10 out of 10s, the tone kind of feels off. Like each episode, well, sometimes each scene doesn't feel like it fits in the same episode, if you see what I'm saying. But overall, this season's been really strong. I will get to the Oval. Trust and believe. We will talk about the Oval here soon, but really we need to talk about the sister stuff. Imagine if Fatima didn't go to Andi's house, he could have hurt Andi. That is true. That is very true. Good observation. Yeah. Yeah, Andi and Jordan had a decent chemistry in this one. This is our first time seeing New Jordan with Tony and Rich. I thought that was pretty cool. Honestly, I did laugh, when Karen when Karen grabbed both movies and then went to her office. I mean, for one, it's good she's wearing like slippers, flats as opposed to heels or anything. And then the way she like took the straws and spit them out, that was funny. It was a cute moment when she was talking to her baby bump. I thought that was pretty cute. I thought it was cute. Penelope should have left Gary's office, I think. And again, I'm not trying to shame Penelope. He's like, well, if she didn't run her mouth. I'm like, but he did tell you, get the hell out of there. So I think it'll be that girl Kim that Zach will. I don't think that works, because if Kim is quote unquote really dead or went missing back when Gary was in high school, no. Sabrina always looking good. Yep. Yeah, what did Gary do? She bruised her ribs. First time in 5 months to talk to the baby. Well, I mean, this is the first time she's had a bump to talk to. Love Sabrina standing up for herself. I mean, I clapped mentally, but then that kind of went away when she let Karen walk all over her, though. Karen spit those papers out them straws. Yeah, Andi is supposed to be in some sort of marriage with Gary, but that's coming later in the season. I mean, that's like somebody telling you, hey, you know what? Don't go to that area of the woods. There is a bear. Okay. It's like, don't go over to park area 3. All right. There are some bears in the woods. And instead of going to park area 2, 1, or 4, or better yet, getting in your car and leaving, you go right to area 3. And then when you get mauled by a bear, you want to act surprised, like you knew this shit was going to happen. The baby was always there. Pregnant women talk from the first time they find out. But it's like, this is the first time we've actually seen Karen interacting with the babies. Andi getting married to Gary. It's a setup. Andi doesn't want to do it for, just for simplicity's sake. I know that Jordan is supposed to hire a detective to look for Penelope. So yeah, she's going to be hidden very well. Also, if this is, well, technically, if next week is her last appearance, I want to say Sal did a great, what is it? Sal Stower. I probably messed up the name, but I think it's Sal. Let me double check. Sal Stowers. Yeah, Sal Stowers. Fantastic job. I just hate for characters to be killed off by being complete idiots. But other than that, fantastic job acting wise. But I if this is truly her end, this sucked. I just hated to see her go. This reminds me of the haves and the have-nots, when a relatively intelligent character is just so stupid they get killed off in a way where it's like, if you use 2 brain cells, you would have lived. Danny looked like she was smelling something that stunk when she was with Tony's kids. Bebe's kids. She got played. Penelope should have brought protection or mace like Karen. Yo, Trey should have known better. Like, bro, knock on the door or something. It's like, you're just going to roll up in there. I ain't going to lie. When Karen was getting her keys and all, I thought Aaron was actually going to pop up. I thought Aaron was the one who was going to pop up. But then Trey going to bring his ass up in there. Oh, did you catch the Brian reference? Because Karen said she has a box full of cameras that someone was going to supposed to set up, but that's a long story. So technically, yeah, yeah, that was a Brian reference. He didn't hold the door for Karen. Why did Trey take the package back? Brian definitely scammed her. Yes, Penelope's dead. Hey, do y'all got confirmation? Did Sal post something online? What's going on? Hey, don't mind me. I'm actually Sabrina's little squeak sounded like she was straight out of The Color Purple. Hang on, I'm checking online to see if they posted the trailer. Penelope's gone. No, for real. Like, did she post something? I'm checking right now. Did she post anything? Like, do y'all have confirmation? What's going on? And we got rid of the troll. They said in the end to take her body away. Oh, yeah, you're right. In the promo, they're like, basically wipe it off the face of the earth. And the thing was the fact that we just got introduced to Penelope, and here she go, just killed off like that. One moment, I'm just checking my notes real quick. Oh yeah, so I know that Pam said she got a loan out, but I mean, like, did she get her product tested? She doesn't have a business license. It's like, come on now. So yeah, she was at the law firm to get a business license. I ain't gonna lie, the way that oh, you mean Jordan will avenge his sister and unborn baby? Penelope's not injured at all. Trey is creeping. Jeremy, do you think the fallout at the mocktail party? Yo, I caught that in the promo. Danny invited Fatima. It's like, I want to invite Fatima wherever I want to invite her. So I'm like, go ahead, do it. And apparently, according to the synopsis, the mocktail party is when the results come out and then all hell breaks loose. Hopefully, Karen ain't got a gun. I feel like Penelope. Oh, wow. Cool. You got multiple accounts. That's okay. I forgot. I need to get moderators. Don't think Penelope unless Gary beat her more after she fell. I don't know. Maybe she like fakes her death or something and then she comes back. Pam really doing her thing and Karen don't like it. That's what it is. Pam is going to get Karen in trouble. Now, I will admit, even though I'm cheering for Pam, Karen does have a point. You do need a business license. You need to make sure that stuff is tested. Because imagine if somebody has like an allergic reaction to Pam's hair care stuff, then they'll try to sue the shop saying like, hey, I bought Roots to Riches from Fresh Start, Karen's Fresh Start. So yeah, I'll mod for you. All right, DM me on well, actually, oh, I can add you as a moderator right now. My bad. Thank you. Caddy loves to talk TV. Thank you. Don't got time for trolls. Oh, Donna, I'll add you as well. I think 2 is enough for now because these live streams usually don't go a little, more than an hour because it's been such a long time. But just kind of a heads. Oh, hang on. Pam is really doing good. She must have a license for her to be talking to an attorney. Well, I mean, I thought she was at the law. See, okay, for some reason, my YouTube TV stream, it would cut from Sisters to the neighborhood. So I don't know. Can you help next time? Yeah, yeah. What? Okay, I'll do a video like, is Penelope dead? In the promo, it seems like she's dead. Like, I mean, I don't think Gary would have a cleanup crew if she wasn't. So Devontae has many accounts. Moderators, if you could clean that up, please, I'd appreciate it. It was funny how Pam was talking to Andi about her edges. I ain't gonna lie. She looked like a Disney princess. That was pretty cool. Do you think Fatima will talk to Gary about getting Zach his money back? That is a good question. But either way, I imagine Fatima might step in and then make things worse because Gary could be like, okay, Fatima. And then as a way to get back at Fatima, he'll arrange for Zach to be set up for Penelope's murder. Is there going to be a week or 2 break of the show? Next week is the finale, mid-season finale. I don't think the show is coming back until like summer. Because folks, remember, we got all of season 6B. We got all of season 7A. 22 episodes in a row. That's like basically BET dropping an entire season without any hiatus. Okay? So I don't think the show is going to come back until maybe May or June or something. Honestly, I'm okay because 1, I should be moved out by then. 2, I do feel like it's one of those things where I feel like next week is going to be so good, a break is necessary. Okay? And then we can actually have time to like discuss the show. I'd rather, yeah, we definitely need a break. I agree. The show won't come back until June. Yeah, honestly, I think that is for the best because, like I said, coming into the year, I'm like, Tyler Perry has a lot of stuff he's been working on. We need to spread it out. I think this works best because I don't want us to run out of Sisters content by like July. Like, no, spread it out there. Let it breathe. Same with the Oval. Next week should be the final episode because good. When is Zatima coming back on? I'm guessing in a couple of months. It makes sense. I think even though we haven't gotten a trailer, I would not be surprised if Family Fun Night comes back in the next week or 2. The House of Pain, Assisted Living, Miss Pat. The Neighborhood Ends comes on Sisters happening each week. Well, the stream must just be doing something messed up. I don't know what's happening. This episode was good though. It really was. It's just that seeing Michael was great. This is our first time seeing him this season. Yeah, Gary, a punk. He didn't have all that energy with Zach, but he did with Penelope. If Zach's not the father, he's going to go crazy. I think Zatima comes back in April or May. It makes the most sense. I think that makes sense. The Oval ain't coming back until October. Thank the Lord. Seriously. Real briefly, if you checked out my review for the Oval, which if you haven't, do it. I posted it earlier today. It was a bad episode. If you watch the trailer for that episode, you've watched the episode. Not a damn thing happened in the episode worth mentioning. It sucked. Now, the promo looks good, but I'm not getting my hopes up because the promo for this week's episode looked good, but it was actually pretty bad. Just to put it into perspective, I'm thinking the cliffhanger of next week is when Victoria and all the other characters go up to the residency to confront Hunter. And then Hunter has Isaac and his guys, and there's probably going to be like a huge shootout or something. I hope Zach doesn't go. My question is like, what is Zach's financial situation? Because between like therapy and school, double child support and crap, like what's going on? Like his Rise Ventures and his stocks not doing well? Yeah, yes. I love the way Fatima checked Zach when he thought he was going to go out, and she said, "No, no, no, no! I got to go to class. You're staying here to watch Michael." This leads into them getting a nanny later on in the season. Did you hear when Karen said about those crazy twin names Zach made up? Yeah, because I think Danny was the one that asked about it. Yeah, honestly, I wish I would have stopped. Well, then again, if I stopped watching the Oval, I wouldn't have gotten that awesome case. That would be kind of awful for Penelope to be part of a plan to get rid of the baby. I saw DeVal and Crystal on the Instagram story yesterday saying they filmed season 3 as a team a long time ago. Unless they only filmed the first half, but they did $100K a month or something. Damn, he probably ain't got the money back from Gary that Bryce gave him. Yeah, they actually did because the money was transferred back, and Gary didn't give them anything. They didn't give the money to Gary. It was to the person that was buying the property, selling the property. Yeah, Zach. I mean, kids are commitment, and now we're talking about shit having twins. Yeah, I'm glad Danny's going in on Karen. And folks, in case you're wondering, I don't watch these episodes early. I don't BET doesn't send me the episodes early because people ask like, "Yo, when you post like your shorts with predictions or videos like is Gary going to kill Penelope? Danny, the moment Danny is through with Karen." Like that's me putting stuff together. That's me putting stuff together. And thankfully, my predictions turn out to be true. And then when the people go on Google and YouTube, my videos pop up. So I'm just thankful that things work out in my favor. Yeah, I honestly wanted to stop after season 1 when Jason forced himself on Jean and killed her. I was ready to quit, but y'all made me keep going. I ain't gonna lie though, I might quit after season 5 finale. I don't. It depends. If the episode is good, I'll watch season 6, but I don't know. I don't know. I heard Ruthless is actually getting good now after slow episodes. Currently, Sisters 8 out of 10, the Oval 8.5 out of 10. That's cool. I don't think Danny and Karen are really friends. I feel like they're friends by association to Andi. It's like she tolerates her. It reminds me of Maya and Tony from Girlfriends. They're only associates with each other because of Joan. I don't care for Ruthless. Yeah. Yo, they're really stepping up the game with Sisters. It must be something they're doing differently with the writing just to make it more dramatic. Good night, everybody that's leaving. Ruthless is good, but just yeah, exactly. I don't watch anymore because nothing's going to happen. Matter of fact, have we ever seen Karen and Danny just by themselves? I don't think I recall any moment where it's just the two of them. Karen and Andi and Danny and Sabrina and Brina can go either way. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I really love the moment where Sabrina called Andi. It was just one of those calm moments where the world wasn't closing in on them. They just had a brief talk of each other about what's going on in their lives, just checking in. That was a good moment because we rarely had moments like that over the past, few seasons where it was basically just drama, 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 drama. Only when she went to her house to talk about Zach. Oh, but that's before Zach drama. Only when she went to her house to talk about Zach. Oh, but that's before Zach showed up. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, thank you. I forgot all about that. Bruh's supposed to come back next month. Danny don't care about the lion. The one episode when Zach met. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, there we go. Fatima and Danny is a vibe. Please don't tell me Karen's gonna bring a gun to this mocktail party. I just feel like somebody's gonna have a gun. Karen is nobody's friend. I don't know who is the oldest. Has the trailer for next week come? No, I've checked online. That's why I got my iPod in my hand. I keep looking, but there's no updates. Oh yeah, that's right. If you use certain profanity and key in certain words, YouTube blocks your comment. Thank you. Did Gary shoot Penelope? No, just threw her down. When Karen was attacking Fatima being petty, Zach said Karen carries. So do I. Yeah, you're right. They're both gonna have guns. Yeah, Andi said Jeremy. Now I don't know if that's a reference to me, but I will take it. Oh, right. Actually, let me double check the synopsis. Sistas, season 7, episode 22. Yep, Penelope's blood is in the office. Zach's fingerprints are on the gun. That dumbass. Oops. See, episode 11. Well, I don't know if it's at Karen's. It says a mocktail party ends in disaster for the sisters as paternity results are revealed, and one woman goes missing. Penelope probably hemorrhages to death. They're all the same age, 35. A win is a win. Yeah, exactly. A win is a win. In my head canon, I exist in the sisters universe. Oh, damn. I didn't know the girlfriends were in their 20s. But then again, I was a kid when that show came out. So, man. I know it's like watching an episode of The Bachelor or Bachelorette and then finding out the contestants' ages. And it's like, oh, wow, I'm old. Victoria and Karen will get along. Yep. Being Pam's lawyer. That would be a good scene. I'm glad I didn't watch Sisters today. It was really good. Like I would recommend it. Yeah, this was a good and I actually have a lot of content to cover. This is great. I'm gonna have a lot of videos to do tomorrow. I agree, Carrot is the baby of the group. She is spoiled. Yep. But she's technically older than Sabrina at least. Oh, Fatima and you know what I want to see? I want to see Danny get in between them. It's like, let's say Karen starts to give an attitude to Fatima, but then Danny steps up. I want to see that. Not that Fatima needs the help, but I would like to see it. I thought they said Karen's the youngest. Well, she's not. Episode 1, the doctor says she's 36. This season, Sabrina turned 35. And even though Andi said they're all the same age, that could mean they're in within like a year or two of each other. I don't remember girlfriends by like the Bible. I can't quote that much. Like I don't know about the episodes where they mention ages. Andi said at Sabrina's birthday brunch, they're all the same age. Well, that doesn't mean they're all 35. They could all be like, within the same birth year or something. I don't know. Well, no, not the same birth year, but they're close in age. I'll leave it at that. Yo, can we talk about the look on Andi's face when she found out that Hayden is the partner on the divorce settlement? Oh man. Also, I liked her white dress. She gave off Disney princess vibes. I really hope they reveal the paternity of the babies. Yo, I want this mid-season finale to be great. Give us something to talk about. Oh, I know Ebony is the youngest in real life, though. Sam's on SWAT. Yeah, I love seeing the actors in other roles. Yeah, I'm glad Danny went off. She probably got the position from Gary's conversation because remember, she said, "What did she tell Andi?" Uh, don't shit where you eat. So even though Miss Marie called out Gary on his BS, she did know a lot about Andi prior to meeting her. So I feel like after talking with Gary, Miss Marie did further research. So I think she probably learned about Hayden from Gary as well. So Hayden, look, folks, I don't know. You know how these shows are. Like a person will have a title, but then Tyler or whoever will give them every position, even though it doesn't make sense. Yeah, he's a tax lawyer like Mike from Bruh. Why is he working on a divorce thing? It's just like, why was he helping Heather with the child support thing? Karen says she's the youngest of the group in the show or in real life. But why trust Gary with Hayden? Because I feel like Hayden, love him or hate him, Hayden is the one of the best at the firm. He told Robin, like, I was the attorney that brought in the most revenue to the law firm in the last quarter. So Hayden is a slime ball, but he's good at his job. Okay, I'm not vouching for him. I'm telling you the facts. How do these attorneys move into other fields? I don't know. I don't know. He's a universal lawyer. I like that. She would be better off with Big Bird. Or me, Jeremy. Yeah. That actually makes sense. A tax attorney is helpful for a rich person's divorce. A lot of family. Yeah, okay, I buy that. That makes sense. No clue if when all the Queen's men is coming back. They need to bring Robin back with Hayden being a slime ball. I mean, I don't know. Being a slime ball. I mean, I don't know. He's probably done shady. He's done shady stuff, but not to the level of Gary. Is Penelope dead? I don't know yet. I'm guessing yes, but I need to do some research. Don't worry. You know me. I want to do my homework. Going to do my homework. Well, remember what was it a week or so ago? I told you my ad was like it might be like 1,400 to get those stumps out. It was 2,500 because there were 14 stumps. Thankfully, the dude gave me a discount because, hey, he wanted the job. So They came out, did it in a few hours, and boom, there you go. Yeah, Don, you got a good point. Andi's reputation precedes her. All the Queen's Mans come back in July. Yeah, this summer is going to be a banger. It's just like banger after banger. Yeah, it would be cool if there was like a dark horse or a write-in vote, like an attorney. Dark horse or a write-in vote, like an attorney nobody even suspected got the partner position. Too bad, Fatima's too wet behind the ears. She hasn't even finished law school yet. Wouldn't it have been crazy if she was the one who got selected as partner? Okay. Didn't Zach say he's a husband? I mean, it's like him calling Fatima his wife, but they aren't married. I don't think they got married off screen, though. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, keep running your mouth, Karen. That baby ain't going to protect you from an ass whooping too much longer. Do you watch the Vows Family Show? You talking about the family vacation one? Or I heard his the tour he went on with his wife and kids, and Maurice was like a choreographer. It went pretty well. Hayden just wants money. He's doing this to get that boost to be a partner. Yes, he called her his wife twice. You claim it, you got it. Yeah. I wish they promote all the Queen's men like Sistas or Zatimas. Yeah, when the actors are on different shows, you see more range from their acting. Yeah, I know they're still engaged. Yeah, and he does call her his wife since Zatima. The book is good too. Thank you. Damn, I sneezed a while ago. Anything else? Oh yeah, we got 400 people. Hit the thumbs up button, please. Hit the thumbs up button, please. Again, checking my notes. Man, I wish they would drop this damn trailer. Zach needs to learn how to be a fiance. Oh, he's asleep. Real quick, did y'all see that clip? What's it called? America in Black. Crystal talked about how Zach and Fatima are a toxic couple. What do y'all think about that? You have the trailer? Do you have the actual trailer or the end credit promo? I need the trailer. I need the trailer. Please. I'm on Twitter right now checking to see if anybody posted it. I really need that trailer. Oh, nothing. Jordan going to use all of his resources to find Penelope. I mean, even though the promo seems to make it clear she's dead, I would love the idea that the cleaners kind of one up Gary by Penelope being alive and using this as a way. And I know this sounds morbid, but using Gary's attack on her to lose the baby because she doesn't want to have a child that's connected to this monster. So then she's no longer pregnant, and then she can like disappear. See what? Well, still don't see a promo, so that sucks. Oh well. Next episode is called Gone Girl. So yeah, Penelope is going to be missing. I like Preston better than Tony. Hey, Danny made her choices, so Tony. Hey, Danny made her choices, so some are going to be a hit. The cleaners work for Madam. That would be an interesting twist. Oh, let me write that down. Yeah, I know. Look, I know it sounds dark, but to have a miscarriage by that, whew, it sickens me to say it, but man. Oh my God, that'll be Sunday work for Madam. And then, of course, like with Fatima telling Madam about Gary, this could all go full circle, and then it blows up in Gary's face. I would love that. Penelope should have left after Gary threatened her the first time. No, Penelope should have never took her ass over there in the first place. I love how everybody went from getting on Zach's case about doing too much with Karen to, yeah, knock his ass out, hitting Gary. But then at the same time, it's like, bro, you dumbass. Why did, can we talk about the fact that Zach told Fatima he didn't do nothing, even though he decked Gary across the face. That was hilarious. Yep. He knows she's related to Madam. Okay, well, I'm probably going to lay down and go to sleep because I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. I got this feeling something's going to drop. No, nobody told me anything, but it seems like anytime my schedule is going to be cram packed with videos, that's when a bunch of other things come out too. So I don't know. But yeah, I got a lot of sister stuff to talk about, which is a nice contrast to last week when I barely had anything to cover. But anything to get these views up because with the finale next week, hopefully that episode is a banger as well. But let's see what everybody's talking about. Nope. Again, I'm just checking to see if there's a trailer before I close up shop here. And I know. Woo! Yep, a Zatima season 3 clue, but I will reveal that in a separate video. No, I got no. It's funny. They have the trailers for on Zatima's page on Facebook. Huh? Are you talking about my group? Oh yeah, Jasmine Brown and Cam Newton had their baby recently, so congrats to them. Okay, well that's a wrap for me. I will get some rest because I know pickles. Okay, wait. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank the moderators for doing your job. I'll try to make sure moderators are on every live to get rid of trolls. This episode was crazy. I'm look, if I get confirmation from someone that they indeed reference me, my name, I'll let you know. So have a great night. Hey, keep your eyes on the channel because I'm going to be posting content tomorrow, Friday. A lot of stuff is coming about Sisters, okay? So hit the notification bell, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next week.